Harold,
Oh, is that leak bothering?
It's your fine. Your unpaid fine.
I had a fine.
You still do. Tubing without the proper credit on your tube card. Can you settle it now?
No, but
Improper tube card management, Halibut. You surely recall that since last week, the Energy District tubes require your tube card to be topped up with blue credit if an onward journey to the social district is intended, in addition to the usual weekly turquoise.
but only last.
I don't make the rules, Harold, but the rules make me. Now let's get you over to the fine secretary so we can all get on with our...
Fell foul of the end user. I'm afraid if you really can't pay, you're going to have to think of someone who...
I guess that means you'll have to wait for the professor again. Who knows what she sees in you? Right, I'm needed elsewhere. There's a disturbing rise in the number of people traveling without the appropriate tickets recently. I hope for both our sakes not to see you again soon.
Employee plan initiatives, perhaps known more commonly as Fess Up. This was followed by the all-water-led renewal projects, such as opening up...
So, what are you in for?
Oh, I'm just here for the great company.
Aren't you a little young to start working?
What? No! It was a joke!
Oh,
Yeah. Could you let me wait in peace now?
oh, sure.
shortly afterwards, and we hope the recent local...
Felix?
Hi, Ma! Look, before you say...
Whatever your excuse is, it'll have to wait. Busy time. Mr. Secretary, please charge whatever Felix's fine is to the company tab.
Of course, Mrs. Van der Vaart. Have a pleasant day. You...
Freedom!
...hands of All Water Corporation, which illuminated the many innovations.
We reluctantly interrupt your daily business for some important information for all inhabitants of the Fedora 1.
Dear people, crew, and company, we seem to have discovered something super cool. Please do consider to congregate tonight at the Agora Theatre for some important information.
Now rely upon. In 12,000...
Oh, Harold, here you are. I've been looking all over. Get your buns to the lab, if you please.
I do beg your pardon, ma'am, but there is still the matter of an outstanding fine for Mr. Halibut to find a proxy for. A completely reasonably priced and fairly applied fine, if I do say so myself.
Sir, please do not cause me further consternation. Just put it on my tab as always. Come on, Harold.
Then, in 13,760 AC, we enjoyed our first instantly iconic ad campaign, Got Water. Castle Chop oversaw the introduction of digital...
Mr. Halibut, you'll need...
A ticket home.
Yes, and only home. It's not valid for...
Okay.
And your tube pass should be unlocked again within 20... So you'll be back to the luxury of fully automatic tube travel eligibility.
Perhaps known more commonly as Fess Up.
Every time I need you, Harold, it's something else. What's wrong with you? I can't handle your shenanigans while we're in the middle of this mess.
I know. I'm sorry. Next time...
This must have an underlying cause. I remember when you were still in school and your teacher telling me about how you would just stare out of the window, oblivious to her even shouting at you. It's like you've never snapped out of that daydream.
There were the dark times. And slowly but surely, light returned.
I was never in a daydream to...
Harold, the idea of you living with your head in the clouds or only boring people...
Eesh.
Destination chosen. hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey. You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner. We hope you travel with us again soon.
But why isn't the line active? What needs improving? A man has a right to know.
I don't know the exact decision-making process that led to this, sir, but I assure you it will be for the good of your overall long-term tube traveling experience.
So will we get discounts on the other lines as a result of the inconvenience?
Destination decided. Enjoy the view.
But Harold, I'm tired of chasing after you like you're a stupid butterfly.
Hang on. What's a butterfly? That sounds silly.
A butterfly is an insect from Earth. They had beautiful patterns on their wings and drank pollen from flowers. I suppose you could say they often appeared in, extra natural moments in life. On the other hand, they were terribly inefficient, flighty, overly trusting, and delicate. Ergo, you never take responsibility, and I never know where to find you next.
I know I drift off a bit sometimes, but all water raised the tube fares again, and they never. This time it really was an honest mistake. Plus, there was this woman.
Quiet, Harold. We don't have time for your flights of fancy right now.
Oh, yeah.
Have you checked the blockage in the filter station? And did you need to feed the fish?
Ah, yes. I'm on the case.
You seem to have waylaid your PD. It really is a wonder you get anything done around here.
Ah, thanks, Professor. It's got a life of its own.
Strangely enough, I noticed you hadn't added your daily, and I don't want to have to remind you about them again.
Oh, thanks. It'll come back to me.
Just go to the 4 selection buttons.
Okay.
The upper right of the pad.
Ah, yeah. Top of the 4. Cool. Then I use the navigation nub to highlight, and then hit the bottom button.
Precisely.
Okay, great. And it's the rightmost button to go back, right?
Indeed. Now hop to it. And I'll see you at the Agora arcades when you're done.
Clean as a whistle again. Hey, Sai.
Oh, hey, Harold.
Just doing my usual, trying to clean the fish and feed the filter stuff.
How are the fishies doing?
They're swimming away, but there's no food left in the fish feeding machine.
Ah, lovely. Yeah, I've been thinking about fish a lot recently. I've been wondering if, given fish blood is such a good fertilizer, what the slow-release phosphates and nitrogen, but we don't want to hurt fish. If samples were taken, we could somehow synthesize the...
Sai, that sounds very interesting, but what about the food for the fish themselves?
Oh, yes. Sorry, Brat. Didn't I restock the other night? Must have just thought about it.
You make the fish food?
Oh, I do it. I'm working on a new recipe at the moment.
But I mean, can fish even taste?
It's not just about taste, it's about nutrition. You want their gills to function optimally, and their pigments to...
Sai. New fish.
Well, I'll get right. Yeah, I think I have a test batch. Yep. You should try...
I'll let you know.
Oh. Did you see...
Was that fish?
Oh, I'm not sure. I mean, even if it wasn't, their methods are getting...
Yeah.
I kind of look forward to seeing what stunt they're going to pull next.
Me too. As long as I don't have to clean it. Do you remember their first message?
Yeah. Wasn't it something about Fedora not...
Yes. What did that fish message mean? Didn't it say...
Ooh, like they...
Maybe they...
Ah, Harold.
Oh, Signor Tenenbaum.
I was just hoping to watch some Sun Tzu's app. Got any idea how to work?
Yeah, I think it's one of...
Should still be good for watching the announcement.
You're really gonna watch? They'll just announce another tube.
Well, Diego from Health Services said he heard something about...
Bye, Chris.
See you later, Harold.
Belki de zamanında biz bunu yaşadık mı acaba?
Little fishy, your little dishy is now served. Okay, Harold Bot Diagnostic Report. Scanning. All tasks completed satisfactorily. Enjoyment evaluation minimal. Energy levels depleted. Recharging required. Next destination, Agora Arcades. Why isn't this working? So typical. I suppose the ticket reactivation is still going to take a while.
Hello again.
Hey, Chris. Ticket not working. Mind if I watch the announcement with you?
Well, be my guest. Not that I actually live here.
Oh, it's starting.
We chose the stars, not instead of the Earth, but because of it. We chose sacrifice and responsibility. Well, we didn't, I guess, but our ancestors did, and we wouldn't be here if they hadn't. Left, I mean. We'd be back on Earth, and where would that have got anyone? We may not have ever seen our home, tasted its air, or gazed across its boiling seas, but we remember it. And then we made a new home, even if it wasn't quite what anyone had in mind. And one corporation over all others helped make that possible. All water. On that note, I'd like to introduce Madam CEO Brenna Castletop.
Good day to you all. As you may know, I am Brenna Castletop, the CEO of All Water Corporation. More importantly, I'm a citizen of the Fedora just like you. And it's my unmitigated pleasure today to show you what you're about to see. Join me in reliving and celebrating the remarkable journey we've been on together, before we unveil the next step of that journey.
It may have started with one man, but it took the hearts and minds of many more to make the dream a reality. That dream began at the height of the Cold War, when the world was on the very brink of annihilation. He conceived of an Ark-like spacefaring ship, financed by the wealthiest countries, families, and private institutions such as the Schlipmeyer Foundation, as a gesture of global care for the human race. That ship journeyed for 200 years, was home to 5 generations, and sailed past many solar systems, making fascinating discoveries along the way, like the bacteria that are now responsible for our energy supply, or the mineral samples we took from planets along the way that allow us to build new materials. We had difficulties to deal with too, such as surprise asteroid fields, periods of hopelessness, and the unpleasant albeit brief alien infestation. And of course, 120 years after launch, our last message from our beloved Earth in its final moments. After 200 years, we finally arrived at our destination, only to find that the promising, watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense, toxic gases in the atmosphere. Hardly the second Earth we had hoped for. It wasn't long into our new search that the solar winds came. Maybe our ancestors couldn't have possibly known, or maybe they could, that they would cause our ship to crash, just like Icarus, but with worse luck. Either way, we can be thankful for a soft landing and good waterproofing.
Wasn't that a wild ride, huh? We've achieved so much aboard the Fedora, but we've never stopped thinking big. We had the idea to make sure we weren't missing out on anything going on outside. We're in a whole new galaxy, so we should be listening to see what the local news is. So we hatched a new plan. A state-of-the-art, deep space radio buoy capable of keeping itself afloat and slowly circumnavigating our watery new home while scanning for signals and interesting cosmic gossip. And, wait for it, yes, we're delighted to announce it's floating to the surface right now. That's right, the buoy will be in position in another few hours. Big congratulations and thanks to All Water for making this possible. I'm excited to see what we pick up.
That was some announcement, huh?
Sure. Makes for some nice gossip. But I think they should fix the tube system or upgrade the TVs, eh? For this fancy boy drama, eh?
Yeah, that'd be nice. What if there really is nothing else out there?
Exactamundo. We should be focusing on inner space before outer, huh?
Yeah, man. Speaking of inner space, I hope the tickets are working again tomorrow.
Que claro. At least I brought some homework to mark. Those bambinos will forget everything at this rate.
And you've got your trusty couch.
Yep. We've gotten to know each other well.
Okay. I'm gonna get some sleep. Buona notte, Chris.
Buona notte, Harold.
Good evening, everyone. Please remember, the all-water tube system will shortly be closing for the night. Get snug, not stranded.
Oh boy. I could do with a day. All this running back and forth for people is tiring. But, Agent Harrelson, that's what they pay you for. Don't let us down.
Morning, Harold.
Hello, Professor. What did you think of that announcement?
It was quite fantastic.
Yes, it did go on a bit. The boy seems cool, though.
Indeed. I'm sure it'll make a great source of distraction. Now, if you're quite ready.
Sure. Ready for what?
I made a breakthrough discovery at the Arboretum last night. You remember the last batch of bloomy rocks?
Oh, the really small ones from the last intake? The ones with the strange shapes and the little hole?
The blue ones, yes. Turns out they're surface composition. I think they've picked up some influences from outer space as well. Take a look through the microscope. You'll see what I mean. Harold, are you fooling me? This will be the last time I explain it to you, so you need to open the hatch first. Now, activate the switch next to the bore to open the sample shelf. The rock you want is in the container on the lower right. You remember your left and right? Bring it to the microscope and insert it into the hatch. Et voila! Check the microscope, and finally, you'll see what I mean. The one you're looking at now seems to have picked up radiation from our nearest sun. There's a particular mark for each time there's been a solar flare.
I can only see one mark?
That's the problem. There isn't enough of a recording on this one. I dated it to roughly 40 BC.
So we need an older one. For?
Exactly. Older ones, ideally. Although I doubt we'll have much luck catching more of them by chance. Oh, yes. We have to figure out when there's going to be a gap between flares. Flares cause the solar winds. A gap between solar storms is our only window for leaving this place. I need you to look into this, Harold. If anyone on board has an older rock, we need it procured. Yes?
But if we're not going to be able to catch one, where am I supposed to start looking?
You could start it. You and I both know that guy. And then sells them.
Good evening, Jean.
Nice to see you, Bridget.
Is the sample in the microscope? I'm really curious to...
Yes, you definitely...
Hey.
Hey, you're the professor's assistant.
Yes, but no. I'm Harold Halibut. I interned in your section for about a year.
Oh, goodness, you're microwave.
So, you
Yes, how could I forget that? Actually, I've just met with your professor.
Is...
Not entirely, but I probably should.
Okay.
But I suppose if... I'm a bit worried. I thought I'd talk to your boss. She's the smartest person on board, is...
See you later.
Bye, Richard.
Harold, when you see Cyrus, could you give a...
Sure thing, Professor.
Just ask him, how are the details?
Okay.
Yes, I could ask him myself, but didn't you stop?
I just...
It's we go back a long way, especially... Not the... don't mind. I just mean, Cyrus has his stub...
Okay, say...
Actually, no. Run along now.
Family has been in the plantain business here on the Fedora for generations. You know you want some of that toasty golden delight with your dinner, or lunch, or breakfast especially. Plantains and some grilled fish, yum. We'll handpick just the right plantains with you. Plantain planet, it's not a banana, it's plantain. You know plants give us that clean air we like to breathe. But did you also know a study found that they make us up to 16% happier in our day-to-day lives? Here at Plantastic, we have all the plants in the Fedora. Plan to get some plants? Come and increase the green in your life. Come to Plantastic. Plantastic. Finest potions. Potions for what does your heart desire? Look deep, deep into the potion. When you know what potion you need, we will be ready. The potion will be ready, like magic. The door will open, the door to your heart. Step through it, into potions, and magic. Winter is a state of mind, but at Slippy's Winter Sports, it's also a state of body. Pop into our aircon chilled store and let us transport you to another world of ice and snow. Ready to go? Slide on over to Slippy's, where it's always the season to be jolly. Stuff everywhere? Need stuff elsewhere? You schlep it there.
Hatırlamıyorum. Hiçbir şey hatırlamıyorum. Ah benim bu talihsiz başım.
O halde şimdiye kadar söylediklerin yalan mıydı?
Ne söyledim ki?
Bak işte neler söylediğini bile bilmiyorsun.
O halde benden duyduğuna inan. Ben söylediklerimi hatırlamasam bile.
Madem öyle, bundan sonraki hayatını sadece benimle yaşayacağına, beni çok mutlu edeceğine söz ver.
Sözüm olsun. Senin iltifatına mazhar olacağım.
Sana sarıldığımda gökteki tüm yıldızları kucaklamış olmak istiyorum.
Çölde yalnız kalınca serap görürüz ya. Ama sen bana okyanus oldun.
Sen beni efsunluyor musun?
Sana olan hislerimi ifade etmeye cümleler çok kifayetsiz kalıyor.
Yine yeniden duymak istiyorum.
Neyi, niçin, neden, ne zaman duymak istiyorsun?
İltifatına mazhar olmayı.
Nefes alma sebebim sensin.
Rüyalar mıydı gördüklerim, yoksa gerçek mi yaşadıklarım?
Her şeyi hatırlıyorum. Her şeyi hatırlıyorum. Mucize. Mucize bu. Sen benim aşık olduğum kadındın. Kadınsın sevgilim. Zeynep. Zeynep'im.
Ben de her şeyi hatırlıyorum. Sen benim aşık olduğum adamdın. Emrem. İnanıyorum mucizelere sevgilim. Ömrümün sonuna kadar seninle olacağım.
Evet sevgilim. Sana sarılıp ömrümün sonuna kadar ayrılmayacağıma şerefim üzerine söz veriyorum. Bundan sonra birbirimizi katiyen unutmayacağız. Bu kabus sadece rüyalarımızda kalacak.
Did you get a ticket for a wrongful tube ride again? No fare. Did you get spontaneously flushed down the tube with no destination chosen? How can this be? Have you been trying to contact All Water but just end up in a lengthy bureaucratic loop-de-loops? Ugh. Don't worry, we'll fix it for you. Call 111-88, 111-88, Attorneys Against All Water, 111-88, triple AW. Don't be chilly, silly. Be chilly grilly. Chili Grilly makes no guarantee that your Chili Grilly products will significantly increase your body temperature and accepts no liability in the event of your body temperature increasing beyond a comfortable level and/or in the event of customers experiencing the chili sweats. Scoville ratings are not exact. Eat at your discretion. A breakfast table. Warm morning hues shining from your natural light emitter. Steaming coffee in big mugs, crystal chalices with pulpy fruit juice, crispy warm waffles, and a bowl of cream. Syrupy honey pot and sizzling fish in a pan. The heavy tablecloth gently holds your porcelain bowl in place as you pour oat juice all over your crunchy herring pops. 9 secret life-confirming grain strands and a swirl of sugar mixed with only the best herrings available. Baked, double-baked, and served. Crunchy herring pops. Fish hut, and more fish. Many fish, one hut. Fish hut. When you drink at Gertrude's, you're not just drinking in the beautifully balanced taste of hops, golden barley, and double-dried kelp. You're also drinking in something hard to define, but you know it when you feel it. We like to call it ambience. Come and drink it all in with us at Gertrude's.
Düş mü gördüm, yoksa gerçek mi? Senin kollarındaydım ve çok büyülendim.
Şafak vaktinin üzerimize düşen ılık ılık rüzgarında kollarımda sen olduğunun hissi bu. Ama nasıl oluyor da ben de aynı şekilde hissediyorum? Sen kimsin? Ben kimim? Bunu bilmek istiyorum.
Biz neredeyiz? Burası neresi? Neler oluyor? Neler oluyor bize?
Dünyadaki yerimiz mi burası? Neler oluyor?
Bize kim yardım edecek? Bu bilinmezlikten nasıl kurtulacağız?
Bu bilinmezlikten kurtulduğumuzda acaba her şey iyi mi? Yoksa kötü mü olacak?
Ben sanki seni yıllardır tanıyor ve aşkımdan yanıyor gibiyim. Ama niye tanımıyorum?
Hiçbir şey bilmiyorum. Ama beraber olduğumuz şu an çok mutluyum.
Peki ama sen kimsin ve ben kimim? Bunları bir bilene soralım.
Hayır, olamaz. Ya sorduğumuzu bilenler bizi korkuturlarsa?
Şimdi senin yanında olduğum için korkmuyorum.
Sormayalım bilenlere. Bizi daha çok karışıklık içine sürüklerlerse ne yapacağız?
Gerçeklerden ürküyorum. Çünkü bir bulut görüyorum.
Ne diyorsun ne bulutu? Hani? Nerede? Ne zaman? Niye? Nasıl olur? Nerede gördün?
Bulutun içinde çok güzel bir kadın görüyorum.
Hayır, olamaz. Ben hiç kadın hatırlamıyorum.
Oysa ki ben senin ihanetini bakıyor ve görüyorum.
Tanrım neler oluyor?
Is your face feeling tired and puffy? Let the kelp help. Kaylee's Beauty Kelp face masks are specifically treated to allow maximum transference of all natural, hyper-nutritious minerals directly into your poorly pores. We guarantee you'll feel an ocean of difference. Kaylee's. You yawn and a tube cue clears out. Your kids bend out of the way when you try to kiss them goodnight. Every conversation you have in person happens at a minimum distance of at least a shark's length away. You might be suffering from halitosis. Try Magpie toothpaste and make that mouth stink go away. Buy Magpie Oralux toothpaste today and make your teeth so sparkly someone's gonna try and steal you. Do you sometimes see your grandchildren and it's like you see through time to when your children were little? Do you look into the mirror and wonder why your eyes have sunken into your skin and your hair has thinned? What if there was a way to make time stand still? A way to hold on to that grandchild's laughter? Memory marbles, the laser-engraved crystal ball. Photos are flat. Memory marbles are multi-dimensional. Memory marbles. Live life. Remember forever. Do you ever feel like your food tastes bland? It's missing that snap, that sweet, saucy something. Get down to pickled everything. We pickle everything here. We got honey pickled rosemary onions. We got spicy pickled cardamom seeds. We got crispy pickled fish skin. Or just get a menu plate of pickled dips, pickled juices, maybe a pickled muesli bar. Pickled everything. Pickled everything.
Tanrım neler oluyor?
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day. You may now exit the tube. Thank you on behalf of the All Water Corporation for choosing to travel with us today.
In 3.
Hello, Sai. How's it going?
Oh, it's been tough, Harold. Every detail has a detail. It's like this filigreed. Oh, it's good you're here, actually.
Yeah? What do you need?
Well, I'm having a bit of difficulty with the 3D printer. It's leaving gaps everywhere.
Oh.
Yes, please. But I hope you're better with... Anyway, see if you and your screwdriver can get this printer. It's... You have to undo the screws first to remove the front panel. keep going. Ooh, I think you're nearly there. Now, you see that? Oh, I'm sorry, Harold. I couldn't resist.
Ow! Ow! Sign, was the printer even broken?
Maybe. If it's any consolation, I discovered this little trick the hard way.
Ow!
Well, where would the fun have been in that?
I'm not sure I like your idea of...
Funny. Sunny said, but I guess she didn't like your idea of fun.
Ow.
Think of it as a wake-up call, Harold. Yeah, a little...
Oh, that reminds... Moreau asked me to ask you, how are the...
Oh, just like her.
Huh. Anyway.
Harold, one...
What is it?
Could you take Mara?
No, so is it just...
No, nothing like that.
So?
Oh. Okay, fine. Just tell her, procedure, smeecher.
I don't know. I mean, what is this whole...
She's... Back in the days, we were both part of... She was always so darn... She called it a healthy distrust, but all it did was stop...
So, you disagreed about our kind?
Precisely. But it was... I mean, we respected each other's work, but there was this... And I guess not...
So, what?
That's not important. Come on, man. Sometimes you don't need to...
Okay. So...
She'll know what I mean.
Okay.
Welcome. Please do a gentle disinfecting. Close your eyes.
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water. You're here. Thank you for choosing all water tubes.
Hey, Professor. Got a message from Cyrus for you.
Out with it then.
He says, hi.
Hi? Just hi?
Yeah, just that. He said you'd know what it means.
He's a sly one sometimes. I'll give him that.
What's a mule?
Oh, don't you... Leave me be. I've got to think of a comeback. I mean, get some important...
Location nominated. Journey commencing. All water thanking you. Thank you for traveling with all water.
Utterly unconcerned for your own safety.
Harold! Good timing. You can explain things to the Major, can't...
Harold, come here and explain things. And yourself.
Major, I'm just passing through. Hi, Felix.
So you're not here to make excuses for this?
Hey, I'm not diminutive. I've just got longer to live than... And Harold, tell him
Harold! I thought I told you to stay out of... I should have known you'd be wrapped up in this.
I'm not in trouble.
Are you questioning my authority and or organ...
What? No.
If I find out you're a bad influence on young thieves...
Not me. Major. Whatever Felix did, I'm sure...
And how would you know unless you're in league with him?
I just meant... I mean...
Relax! Harold, You're really starting to tweak my beat.
What?
Utterly unconcerned for his own safety, no respect for authority.
Anyway, Major, under whose jurisdiction is Harold in?
Mine! I'm the law here. Felix, will you be a witness to this?
Absolute.
And can you testify to...
Only if he's willing to testify
Harold, tell the truth now.
I haven't witnessed anything to...
Damn it! Then the case is in danger of falling...
I'm sure Felix's parents will deal with...
Good point. They should really be present while you question me. I'm only a...
Don't you throw the book at me. Where are they anyway?
I don't know, and good luck finding them.
Oh no, Felix, have you...
Harold, leave this to the professionals. Felix, do you mean to tell me you've neglected to file a missing person or persons report?
Shouldn't we look for them?
Don't change the subject.
But, Major, what is the subject?
That's right, Harold. Know your rights.
If, and I mean if, you're acting as some kind of heroic big brother figure to this young man, I expect you to be a positive influence.
There's no...
Come on, spit it out, man!
Just leave me alone, Sandstrom. I've got...
Okay, Harold, but your fist won't save you if I catch you red-handed. Now, Felix! Where is Felix?
Oh, no.
Harold, you've lost him!
Hello, Mr. Sec...
I'm afraid you must be thinking of my brother, Secretary 8.
Oh, sorry. There are just...
Well now, 3 of us work for all...
Oh, so...
Yes, he remembers it all much better than I...
Remember? Okay.
Anyway, I'm neglecting my... Welcome. Would you like to partake?
Oh, wait.
Certainly. The raffle is a generous gesture of frivolity from All Water to you.
What are the prizes?
Well, there's a long list of luxuries. The full list can be perused at your...
Okay.
I'll just spin her up. Drum. Looks like you were unlucky this time.
You're cool. So be cool all of the time with my patent. So you see, that's the Slippy difference. And if you just watch this exciting infomercial... Harold! Wait, are you sure I can't interest you in... Oh, never mind.
Hello. How's business?
You're an everyman, right? I've made a new ad, and I need your opinion. I mean, I think it's great, but...
Oh.
Nonsense.
I was trying to read a book in the comfort of my own home, but my own home wasn't comfortable. It was too hot to concentrate. Will I ever be able to read to my children or enjoy the adventures of the Fedora 4 from my armchair again?
Why, yes, of course you will. With my patented, tried and tested aircon system, you'll always be able to keep your brain, books, and body sweat-free and as cool as Jimson Jameson himself. Please note, Slippy's aircon system is not officially endorsed by the creators of the Fedora 4 or their likenesses.
Sometimes I just can't get cozy. How's a man supposed to look after his family with cold arms? My family are depending on me. What am I going to do?
Clad yourself in one of our triple insulating cozy jackets and matching thermal underwear, of course. You know what they say, warm hands, warm heart. Slippy's means heritage. I'm the latest in a long tradition of winter sports enthusiasts. Slipmeyers throughout history have kept everyone from royalty to the common man warm and cozy in their pursuits of the great outdoors. Slippies means social responsibility. The Schlippmeyers were one of the most generous sponsors of the Fedora 1 project, giving back to the people, sharing their knowledge of insulation technologies and considerable wealth to keep humanity warm and cozy among the stars. Remember, you deserve to live and work at whatever temperature is right for you. With over 200 years of expertise, you can bet the weather forecast shows Slippies across the board. Come in out of the cold and into Slippies. Slippies. Heat protection so good, it'll be a cold day in hell. Well, what did you think? Great. So, and while you're here...
I was...
Ah, come on. You can't go without testing my new half. It's new and improved by a little modification to my patented aircon system.
Is that...
I'm glad you... It combines precise atmospheric conditions to recreate the most...
That sounds... But I...
Nonsense. I'm sure you're a natural. Now let's get... First time's the hardest. It's all down. I guess I'm Slippy by name, but you're Slippy by nature.
I guess so. I'd really better...
Sure, but just so you know, if you're interested, for every
Got a dash.
Okay, Harold. Tim, what do you think about the announcement then?
I think it sounds exciting, Alan.
Hey, Tom. I don't suppose you'll be back in... Or I'm...
Oh, no. What do you...
It's just that the professor... filter... that have come from the filters...
Not sure.
Shh, quiet! Don't be mentioning filter, Frank. You know that every piece of my inventory is legally... Right?
Right. To legally... that you may...
Okay, look and listen here, Longy Long Pants. I shut the store for a reason. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Longy Long Pants.
You sure you don't want me to come back?
It's fine. I'm just feeling sorry. I've got this gut feeling that my...
Oh.
No, I know. Tommy, you gotta stop. Look, kid.
Ah.
Yeah, you just caught me on. She's been spending so much time with that... You know, the guy in the silk robe and the float...
There's the blue rock. Where's Tommy when you... Oh, hey, Rafi.
Harold.
Is everything okay?
The tube route to the school in the social district is out.
Oh, right. Makes sense. Annoying.
That's not what's annoying.
Oh?
Kids. Everywhere. All the time. No, they're just...
Oh, dear. Oh. I see. Good luck. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Harold. Great to see ya. How about that announcement, eh?
Yeah.
It sure was. I'm just happy you're joining in for the station
The jog?
Chris promised me he... Now we've really got a jog team.
I think I'll...
No one's forcing you. But why don't you keep me company until...
Okay, that I can do.
It's a bit slow, what with the tube to the utility district being out. Not working makes me so restless.
I hope it's back soon. Good thing you have the arc...
Yep, and Chris So, that young man...
Why do I feel like... Oh, hey, Chris.
Last to arrive, first to finish. That's...
Harold, won't you stay? The jog team...
Yeah, venga, Harold. You can't leave now, I just got here. Jog team, jog team.
Come on, Harold. Keep up.
Deep breaths, Harold. You're doing great.
Guys.
Come on with the jog.
I thought I was fit. Go on. Without me. Fine. How'd you both keep so...
Oh, you know me. Gotta keep up my reputation.
Healthy body, healthy mind. That's what keeps me going. Gotta set a good example for those lazy students of mine, too.
Have you got any tips?
Just keep on moving, Harold. You never know when you'll have to slow down. So keep going while you can.
Oh, Onat.
Hey!
Not too shabby. How about you?
I'm super...
Oh, cool.
It was just discovered. Nobody apart from me.
Wow. What's it about?
Stick around and you'll find out. My newest performance piece is a reading of it.
Oh, nice. Which part?
All of it, Harold. All of it. Without interruption. It's gonna be a wild ride, so buckle up.
Wow, okay. Good luck.
Tim, what do you think about the announcement then?
I think it sounds exciting, Alon.
You think everything sounds exciting?
Well, that new boy thing and all. Might give us something new to natter about.
A new boy, Tim? What's it gonna pick up anyway? Alien radio drama?
Not sure, Alon. Maybe we'll get some fancy pictures.
Seems to me be more interesting to go sideways than back up top.
You're going sideways, Alon.
Right you are, Zim. It's all this sitting around nattering with you. Harold, if you're going...
I wasn't.
Well, Tim, what do you think about the announcement then?
I think it sounds exciting.
Exciting.
Well, that new boy thing and all. Might give us something new to natter about.
A new boy, Zim? What's it gonna pick up anyway? Alien radio drama?
Not sure, Alon. Maybe we'll get some fancy pictures.
Seems to me be more interesting to go sideways than back up top.
You're going sideways, Alon.
Right you are, Zim. It's all this sitting around nattering with you. All water. Moving people every day. We know you enjoyed traveling with all water. You're welcome.
Please halt for your contaminant.
Oh, there's Bridget. And Chris? What are they doing in there? I can't hear them, but maybe I can lip read. Seems like Bridget is pretty excited about something. It looks like she's saying, "It's unacceptable. Tommy would realize." It's just not worth the risk. Ooh, Chris is replying. Let's see. It's anyway. Now I wish I'd never.
Please halt for your exit inspection.
All water compliments you on your choice of destination. All water. We get you where you're going.
Zoom, what do you know about Filter Frankie?
Filter Frankie?
Yeah, Frankie.
I'm sorry to bother you again, but I went looking for Mrs. Vandervaart, and she was at the harvest office.
Non-news. It's her office. Where else would she be?
I know, but it's more who was there with her that I thought, I should mention.
What? Who was she with?
It looked totally professional. I didn't see anything bad. Just Senor Tinnerbaum.
What? What's he doing in her office? There's no way he knows enough about energy. If I still had my own hair, it would never have come to this.
Tommy, I'm sure it's not like that.
You don't understand, Harold, what it's like to get old. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna take this lying down.
Tommy, I don't think you should, get angry.
And you're in on this with me now, Harold. You did the right thing bringing this to me.
I'm really sure it's nothing, just a lunch chat.
I've just been so busy working on this damned store sign, thinking Bridget would love the ambition, See me as a real. But maybe this whole time I should have been showing her signs of my love.
I'll bet she knows you.
You're absolutely right. We'll modify the sign. Tonight. Make it into a great big sparkly neon proclamation of our love. A sign she won't be able to miss. A sign to blind that glossy-maned Casanova.
I'm not sure that's the sign.
Don't doubt it, Harold. This is gonna work. I just feel it. You're in, right? Will you help me save our love?
Yeah? I'll try.
Knew I could count on you. Let's get to work. I'm gonna go freshen up a little. Might even put on a different outfit now that I think of it. Will you go and look for Bridget for me? My dear Bridget, I'm sorry we haven't been able to spend much time together recently. So I get how you might be attracted to the man-machine with the flowing looks of an angel that you call your friend. But I do beg you to give me another chance. Please, Bridget, will you let me back into your heart and take this monument to our love as a sign of my great affection?
Tommy, of course I love you, and I would never betray you. I just wanted to give you some space. I saw you working so hard on your new sign, and I just wasn't allowed to tell you.
Couldn't tell me what?
Oh, what the heck. The ship's facing some issues with the energy budget. I knew you would need a lot of light for your sign, and I just wasn't allowed to tell you.
Ha! No way we've got an energy problem here.
That was it? No helping Tinnerbomb with his spray tan?
That was it. No spray tan.
I'm so sorry, Buttercupsy. I love you.
I love you.
Thank you for your help, Harold. I was hoping you'd accept this stone as a thank you. Ah!
Oh, no. Moreau won't be happy to hear about this.
Got you a message.
Oh, thank you, Miss...
Zoodle, pleased to make your acquaintance. So, it's from Felix. He says there's something he wants to show you and to expect a secret message soon.
Oh, what? Why? I mean, and why couldn't he just have said that to me himself?
I don't know, go ask him. My work here's done. Laters, mister.
Thanks.
Travel in style with all water. Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest... and all water will make it up to you.
What good is ask? Could they just leave? I wonder if will they ever
Fedorans. The all-water tube system will shortly be closing for the night. Please attend to the necessary travel arrangements. Get home safe.
Professor, you're not gonna believe this.
Why does that not surprise me?
The blue rock. It's gone.
You found it? You lost it?
It was stolen from Tommy's store.
This is utterly vexatious, Harold.
I know. What shall we do?
We? I need to think.
Madam CEO, you're going to want to hear this.
I'm listening.
It's the new buoy, Mom. It's picked up a signal that we have reason to believe originates from Earth.
Earth? Have you reverse dated the transmission?
We have. It was sent in 2102.
So 126 years after we left. Things would have been pretty rock bottom back there by then. Let's hear what was important enough for them to call after us. Maybe it was their final farewell, huh? I hope it's nothing too awkward.
Okay, I'll send a copy via...
Well, just play it to me. I've got a 1205.
But Mom, it's only 10...
And one of those.
Okay, playing back now.
This is Earth. Earth to the Fedora. We sure hope you're all okay, whomever is still out there. We're not quite sure how to tell you this.
Johnston! Cut the damn line! You're live! What? Oh, fudge.
Professor, did you hear that strange message?
It was hard to miss.
It's the first message from Earth. Ever?
Certainly in my lifetime, at least. I wonder, what kind of message would a dying civilization speculatively send to a ship that can never return?
What do you think it means?
It means that the fact Allwater haven't shared it publicly yet means they're thinking about how to turn it to their advantage.
What if it's not the first message?
Don't be paranoid, Harold. What reason or authority would they have for keeping messages from us? Still, even if they had planned to share it immediately, they look suspicious now.
Gosh, maybe they've got information for us.
Well, what could that information be? If we presuppose... Yes? Oh, it's you. Yes? No. Indubitably. Fine. What? 15%? Out of the question. Okay, sure. See you shortly. Harold, I want you to come with me.
Huh? To where? What? Who was that?
Why? It was the CEO of Allwater Corp, of course, asking me to jump.
What for? How high?
Indeed, Harold, indeed. Well, unfortunately for my bath, she was adamant we went there immediately. She even unlocked our tube tickets for emergency night travel.
But why? What does she want with us?
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we? Come on.
Crisis control. We need to get out there ahead of the turn in public sentiment. First move advantage and get this working for us, not against us. Yes, come in. Now, as you both know, time is of the essence. Sorry, where are my manners? Would either of you like something to drink?
I suppose I might like a coffee?
There's really no time for coffee. Time is of the essence. Professor, would you like to sit?
No, thank you. I prefer to stand.
Oh, a woman of action, I love that. Anyway, we must act. Due to the unfortunate Communique incident, we've been forced to move up the schedule. It's imperative we deliver some good news about the start procedure.
I suppose that wouldn't hurt.
To that effect, Professor. And, you there. I'll need you to supervise Cyrus directly. We can't afford for any unforeseen delays.
Cyrus, he works best undisturbed. The man is a stubborn buffoon, but there's no doubting his thoroughness.
Professor, please. It would do this old heart good to know that you were keeping a watchful eye on him. Or maybe your, protege here could do it.
I'll hang out with, watch Cy, sure.
If it makes you happy, Madame CEO, we'll make sure Cyrus delivers.
Great. Music to my ears. Thank you both. You've done Allwater and the ship a great service. We're ready. Go live and stay on schedule. It's my privilege to announce to you all today that our new buoy program has already proven an unmitigated success. We present to you now the full and unedited audio that represents the first incoming message we've received in our lifetimes. Now, before the message plays, I'd like to take a moment to reiterate just how proud we should all be of progress on the New Start procedures. It won't be long before we're ready for the first attempt, the latest in a long line of steps on the road to a greater, brighter future for us all. Please enjoy this message, brought to you by the All Water Corporation.
This is Earth. Earth to the Fedora. We sure hope you're all okay, whomever is still out there. We're not quite sure how to tell you this. Things were pretty rocky here when you left, of course, and, that was a brave move. Probably the right decision at the time. We didn't know whether to even tell you this, but we figured maybe it would give you some comfort, way out there in the freezing clutches of deep space. What? Oh, right. Yeah, I guess. Or, even better, the comforting, warm embrace of a lovely, habitable, new planet. Well, we just wanted to let you know that we pulled together down here. The sparrows calmed down, and things pretty much worked themselves out. Life still isn't perfect. Bananas died out, and you've got to be pretty careful around water. But by and large, we're back on track. Earth survived. Wish we could send you a postcard. Anyway, be safe, and maybe one day we'll get a hello from you. We'll be listening.
What are you all still doing here? Don't you have work or something to do? Scram!
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey. You've arrived. Have you checked your pockets before leaving? Destination decided. Enjoy the view. You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner. We hope you travel with us again soon.
Hey, Professor. Oh, are those the new teacups?
Come and see for yourself.
Oh, I promise I ordered them.
Harold, just look. Most intriguing. Highly irregular.
So, if the Lightkeepers could get the rock, and they knew we wanted it, that means that, they must be someone who...
Harold, it's late, and we've had enough excitement for one day. Let's leave the theories until tomorrow.
Sure. I'm just happy that whoever they are, they're on our side.
So it seems for now. Good night, Harold. See you in the morning.
Okay. Night, Professor.
Forward destinations are now offline for the night. Please return to your home station. All water wishes you...
Gosh, whoever made that leak must be feeling pretty terrible right now. I'm glad it wasn't me messing up for once. Let's see what tomorrow brings.
And what time do you call this?
Good morning, Professor. The time is...
I know what the time is. There's lots to be done.
How are we going to find out who the Lightkeepers are?
I'm just as curious as you, Harold, but we have better things to do.
I suppose you're right. How can I help?
You can start by taking the rope to Bridget. She'll make the necessary preparations for analysis, which you should be able to handle.
Okay, great. I'll get right on it.
And Harold, try to remember that whoever the Lightkeepers are, our jobs here are to make life more stable for the people here, not less.
I know. I'll get going.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day. You may now exit the tube. Thank you on behalf of the All Water Corporation for choosing to travel with us today.
Mr. 17?
Mr. Halibut?
Anyone been lucky with...
Not really. It's surreal. The excitement as they go away to look through the Access Forum to correlate their winning tickets to the reward is...
What are some...
Oh, okay. One of my favorite prizes is a signed photo. She's striking...
What are some...
Well, if you're free...
I'll be going.
Always...
right, Zim?
Not bad, Alon. You hear that leak?
Yes, I did, Zim. Load of old nonsense, wasn't it?
Load of old nonsense, Alon. That said, I feel bad for the bloke that leaked it.
Yeah, I'm gonna cop an earful.
An earful he shall cop. You know what I'd say if I was Madam CEO?
What would you say, Zim?
If I was the CEO, I'd say to him, Oi, you're leakier than a cheap bucket and I'm not having it. Check yourself and your tan-eye communication protocol before you wreck yourself.
It's an earful, not a justifiable one, Zim. Maybe you should be the next CEO.
Nah, too much responsibility, Alon.
You know what I'd say if I was CEO?
What would you say then, Alon?
I'd say, Oi, you! You're leakier than an old pipe full of hungry mice, and I'm not having it. Now pull yourself together and remember that everything makes mistakes, but it's how you learn from them that counts.
And right you'd be, Alon. Right you'd be. Maybe you should be CEO.
Nah, too much responsibility. Happy right where I am, Zim.
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water. You're here. Thank you for choosing all water tubes.
The disinfectant. Please halt for your contaminant inspection.
Hey, Harold.
Hello, Sai. How's the start procedure going?
So, I've got an awful lot to get through and no one to help me with it all.
That's not true, Sai. Madam CEO asked us to keep an eye on... help you.
What do you mean, asked? And I?
Just that, she was concerned about you, I guess.
Wow, she must really trust me. It's not like I'm one of the ship's foremost experts in molecular sciences.
So, what is your procedure idea exactly?
So, there are a couple of stages to it. The first stage is all about our current stasis. As we all know, the ship's weight and the fact certain sections are full of water gives us a stable buoyancy, and because of the tide, we're on a very slow and long orbit. So, we start by pumping some of the water out through the ship's thrusters, accelerating our orbital trajectory. Then comes phase 2. Once we reach a certain velocity, we pump more water into the unused core, making us sink deeper toward the gravity well, which will tighten our orbit but keep the speed, thus building greater momentum. Yeah, like those ice skaters when they crouch down in a pirouette.
Oh, those videos are great. When you get Slippy to let you borrow them, anyway. Ooh, is that where you got the idea from?
But yeah, they are good vids. As I was saying, once we reach max possible speed, here's where it gets fun, we pump out all the water. But not all water, that would be mean. At the same time, and use the sudden extra buoyancy to break free of our orbit on an upwards trajectory towards the planet's surface.
Oh, a bit like an ancient cephalopod.
Yeah, exactly. How on Fedora did you know about that?
Oh, I found a book lying around in the lab called Masterminds of the Deep. I kind of hoped it was going to be an adventure novel.
Interesting. But anyway, here's where it gets tricky. As the Fedora is still going to be denser than our velocity, but to allow us to break
like a flight.
Focus. This is we must lock. Too early, too late.
Wow.
Oh, and but there's. I've checked.
Like.
No, if I didn't know, but. Anyway.
Oh.
Anyway. Since you two. Well, we're a thing.
Yeah.
Sunny alone. But, anyway.
Yeah. Good luck. Hi, Bridget.
Are you ready to rock?
I have it here. Ready.
Oh, Harold, you can be such a killjoy Anyway, it's going to... Oh, Harold, while you're here, maybe you could... Now. There's a little experiment I've been wanting to run. The remote control of the conveyors isn't working right now. My theory is Cyrus and his mugs of tea that he always forgets about before knocking over. So I need your help to manually control them.
Can do.
I'll be in here recording and analyzing the data. Right, see that button over there? The big one next to the conveyors starts and stops them.
I think I can handle that.
Yes, well, don't get cocky. I'll give you more detailed instructions over the loudspeakers as we go along. Okay, so there are 3 different types of organisms on the conveyor. Each is a different color. Are they pretty? See, don't I make life easy for you? But I want you to focus on the red ones for now, since we're comparing their data to past readings.
Red ones. I got it.
I'd be worried if you did. Anyway. Nice one. Now, on to the next step. Now, you see Go start it up. The machine's UI is pretty easy. One to chop the sample, and one to code...
Chop and...
Right. I'll be prepping the actual data recording in the meantime. I'll let you know exactly when to start the process. Wait for my command. Just like comedy, timing is everything here. Now. Great. Time to coat the sample. Harold, how much smaller are you intending to chop it? Now coat it. Okay, great. Now show me what you got. Intriguing. Okay, we need 2 more readings to have a representative data set. Okay, great. On to the next step. Now. Great. Time to coat the sample. Okay, great. Now show me what you got. Intriguing. Just the one left now. Nice one. Now, on to the next step. Now. Chop and coat, not coat and chop. Hey, Speedy McRushmore, can you wait for my signal, please? Repeat the first steps and let's try again. Okay, great. On to the next step. Harold, what did I tell you about timing? The sample will be useless to us now. You'll have to repeat the first steps. Nice one. Now, on to the next step. Now. Great. Time to coat the sample. Harold, how much smaller are you intending to chop it? Now coat it. Okay, great. Now show me what you got. Intriguing. Nice one, Harold. That's everything we need. Meet me back at the control room and we can look over the results together. These results. It looks like our catalytic bacteria is starting to have diminishing returns on the energy output.
That's not good, right?
No, but it also doesn't make much sense. Why would the bacteria have been fine until now?
I'm not the best person to ask. What could have changed?
I'm not sure. I've run the tests. The key variables, pH level,